Hey YouTubers, this is kind of an update for New Year's. First off, I gotta wish you happy 2012. Hopefully the world won't end this year, but if it does, hopefully, or if all hell breaks loose and there's a zombie apocalypse, at least you might have learned something from my channel to help you survive. So um, this is going to be a little bit a longer video, just kind of update you on things that are going on. Everything's going great with me, but there's a few things I wanted to talk about. Talking about my Common Man, Common Sense series on prepping just for natural disaster or whatever comes down the pipe. So, but the Common Man, Common Sense series that I'm doing is going to be based pretty much on prepping and prepping cheaply using common sense items that you can use for a lot of different uses. It might have one main use, but you can use it for other things. Um, and not only doing that, but doing that in a way where it's not going to break the bank. So that's the series that I've decided to come out and work with you guys to see if I can educate some people. And it's one of those things where I really invite you. If I don't know everything, uh, I'll tell you that right now. But I hope I can show you a few things that might help you in the future. And I would love for you to comment, to send me a personal message, leave a comment, do a video response, whatever, because I want to learn as well. I want to be prepared. The more prepared I am, the more able I can help people in the future if I have certain amount of knowledge. So just want to throw that out there. Now, the one thing I'm showing today is this is just a Cabela's brand multi-tool. And for my international subscribers, I don't know if Cabela is in other countries, but Cabela's is like a big sports store they have. It's huge, and so they have their own brands of stuff. Now, this is not like a Leatherman or Gerber or anything like that. This is the Cabela's brand. It's probably, uh, yeah, it's made in China. I kind of figured. Um, but what it is if you can see the description there, it's got scissors, it's got a can opener, it's got a little saw, a couple screwdrivers and a blade, and it's even got a little pouch that it comes on. Now, if you're always looking for different stuff, I went to Cabela's today. We went shopping, me and my wife, and we found these. These were on sale for $5, $4.99. Usually priced $9.99. That's American money. So it's one of those things where I picked up one of them, even though I'm not a big fan of made in China stuff or uh, necessarily off-brand. There's certain things that I like Leatherman, and a few Gerber products. But it's one of those things where, this will do in a pinch. So it's good to have these. If you don't have anything, it's better to have something like this. So, and I picked up a few more items, Cabela items, and these were pretty cheap. I think this was $4.99 as well. I mean, it's not that many lumens. It's 3 lumens, but it's a little LED keychain. Uh, it's kind of funny because on the end it's like a little tactical button there. But it's got up to 12 hours on the little battery that it runs off. Just a little keychain. So that's something else I was going to show you there. Um, and it's not my idea. None of this stuff is really my idea. It's a lot of stuff I've learned from other people and just pass it on. Um, but one thing that I've seen is if you're into survival or outdoors kind of stuff and you don't want to take a backpack or full pack, is I actually got this today from I went to a lot of different places. I went to Dick's Sporting Goods, which is another American store, um, and they had these for $3.99. Well, these big carabiners like this are a lot more expensive most places. This is actually says Field and Stream on it. And it's got a little padding on it. It's not for climbing. It's basically just for hanging gear on. And like I said, this is stuff I've got from other people, but I wanted to share. Maybe you haven't seen their videos. If you don't want to have a full pack, it's great, even if you do have a pack, to have one of these with a few survival items on it. And you can just clip these onto your belt. Now, it seems you can get some smaller ones. I just got a big one. It's for one, it's easy to use as a demonstration, but also, too, you can get a lot of stuff on this. And if I wanted to, I could just cut that padding off there, which I probably will. It came with a padding. I might be able to slide it off and use it for something else, but just to get easier access. But one thing I've made is, I think I've talked about last time is there's stuff like this, like compass. I paid $1 or $2 for. It's got a whistle, a little thermometer on there. But with paracord, you can make all kinds of paracord tools, or you don't have to get intricate like this. You could just put a piece of paracord on it, tighten a knot. It's something simple, and slide these on your carabiners. I've got another one here. You can put something else on, and you can hook that on your belt. You slide that on. You can have that on there. I made little fancy ones because I like paracord. I like sitting watching my westerns and making paracord stuff. Sitting watching the westerns. And then it's easy if you need that item just to slide it off. This is great if you do have a pack or you're camping or something. You were to be out from camp and you left most of your supplies there and you got hurt or fell or flash flood or whatever. If you have this attached to your belt, then you have those survival items. You have the necessary things. Now, like this has got a whistle and thing on it. I just made this, but I was trying out some different stuff besides paracord, because paracord is a little expensive unless you find the right buyer for it. And this is made with just some twine. I got it at Walmart. This is in the boating section. It was $2, bright colored orange. I still got to melt those ends off and cut that off there. That's that whistle I showed you in another video. But that's something else. You can just hook it on there. You can have another flashlight. You can hook that on there. You can have all different types of carabiners, maybe some extra stuff. So it's not for just climbing. You have all this stuff. You could put a little pocket knife, keychain on there. You can put anything with a lanyard, anything that has a hole in it. You can put a little string or paracord or whatever. So that's just one of those things where, it's good to have it, not need it, than to need it, not have it. That's an old Gus saying from Lonesome Dove. Now, like I said too, I just talked about this a little bit. They have at Walmart, if you go to Walmart in your neck of the woods, they have this in the boating section. Usually when you look at the ropes over in the hardware, the ropes and stuff are more expensive, but on the cheap, if you go to the boating section, usually you find stuff very cheap, because I guess, I don't know, if they say boating on it, people don't pay enough attention to it as they would say, oh, it's in hardware, because that's where people go for rope. And so they had this camo cord. Now, I don't like it as much as paracord. Paracord is like a million uses. In a pinch, this is good to throw in a pack if this is all you got. I prefer paracord, 550 cord or 450 cord, because they have the strands inside you can use. This is just, I don't know. You have to melt that off. But on the cheap, that'll work. I mean, that will help you get to where you need to be. Now, one cool thing is I got these. These are great. It has a G10 Hawk from Kershaw. This was actually at Cabela's, and I got this today. Normally $30 US, and they were on sale for $14.99. So, if one is good, two is better, right? So I got two of these, and these are good to have. These are pretty good knives. I haven't had this particular brand. I hadn't even opened them yet. I haven't decided if I'm going to just throw them in my kit. Like I said, I have big, large Tupperware buckets that I keep my survival stuff in. We got a couple of tubs. If we did have to bug out or whatever, we don't have to worry about throwing stuff in a backpack or whatever. We just take those whole tubs. I actually have a couple of buckets as well. You can get them from Home Depot, or you can get them from a restaurant, actually. That's another good deal, is if there's any place like a burger joint, usually it's a mom and pop place. They get pickle buckets. They have pickles in a 5-gallon bucket with a lid. They don't have any use for those pickle buckets. They just stack up. They get there a lot of pickles. I used to work at a restaurant that had those. You just give them away, or they'd sell them for like $1. You clean those out, soap and water, and you can use that. That's a great storage item. It's got a handle on it. If you ever watch any of the Wilderness Outdoors channel, David Canterbury, he's got his famous bucket that he uses as his latrine when he's in the living in the tent, in the yurt. So I got these, and actually haven't decided. That might be a future contest. I got contests going on right now, and I've already got the prizes for it, but I'm kind of upgrading to like new stuff, because this is actually a part of my gift for my anniversary is, and I'm showing you guys, is I had my 3-year wedding anniversary is going to be the 3rd, so me and my wife spent the whole day together. So spent a lot of money on her at the Coach outlet, and she suffered through the sports stores with me. So now, one thing here is this is a night, I guess it's night size little carabiner set, and I really like this. I haven't tried it out yet. I just got this today. I want to try out the carabiners and tell you what I think about them, see if they're going to hold up or stand through the test of time. But I like the idea, the concept, so that's pretty cool. Now, one good thing, and I'm going to leave it a little spoiler for you, because I'm not going to tell you what company, but I got inspired by some of the other YouTubers out there getting, places on the internet, or corporations or companies or whatever, that sell different type of items, to actually, I'm working with them. I'm actually going to talk to them tomorrow. I've been emailing back and forth and such, and work on getting some a coupon code for something that you would use if you subscribe to my channel, you watch my channel. You're going to like these kind of this website. What kind of attracted to me is a lot of the items they have are made in the U.S. They support the military. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, because I haven't worked out the deal yet, so I'm going to keep that a little surprise. But hopefully by the end of next week, or end of this week, I should have something else for you. So hopefully we'll have a coupon code for you, and maybe show you a few of the items that they carry that would be on the cheap. I've actually had them check out my YouTube channel, check out the videos. They know that I'm about economic survival and preparedness. So I looked at their rates right now are pretty good. It's free shipping inside the U.S. I am going to work with them on international shipping, because I know I do have some subscribers that are outside the U.S. that would probably like these products. And if not, I might have to send you some myself. But we're going to work on that. And so that's just a little spoiler. So until next time, be careful out there. When in doubt, wrap it in paracord, right? Because paracord is great for everything. Talk to you later, and you have a good night. Happy New Year.